And tell me about how the merger discussions and the process went.
Okay, I would have to say that initially it had a slightly rocky start. And I think this was born largely out of the fact that, bear in mind this came from a context where new music organisations had for a long time been thinking loosely, oh, we might club together. And then suddenly there was this big, it felt like a hammer really, or a gunshot marriage, with Arts Council saying there's this office space, King's Place, where you should all share a home. And then it became clear that actually it wasn't the question of just sharing a home. Arts Council wanted them to merge. And I think that initial approach, which wasn't, it was felt that wasn't upfront, engendered a feeling of distrust and caution amongst certainly the NMC board. And therefore I found that all the discussions and the process that ensued, I was having to tread a line and really lead the NMC board. I wasn't surprised that in the end NMC's board decided not to merge. But what I was really concerned about was that if that was the decision they were going to make, it was made not as just a knee-jerk reaction, that it was weighed up, that it was carefully considered, and that it was reached for the right reasons. And I think ultimately we achieved that, we did that. In terms of my feelings about the merger discussions, on one level I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed working with the other CEOs as part of the project working group. It sometimes had real difficulties. I remember one meeting where someone referred to the elephant in the room, and I thought, I think that might be me, but I wasn't sure. So there was, on one hand, I think we were really, really open with each other, but there was always that undercurrent of possible other ulterior agendas. But that was probably, as I say, the context of this slight suspicion that was the background from our board. But no, I would say everyone was very open, and I very much enjoyed that, and that was very fruitful. I'm not someone that's very good on process and management speak. I like to sort of have an instinctive idea, roll up my sleeves, get people infused and get on with it. So I found that really, really difficult. Endless meetings of, flip charts and benefits and concerns and all these procedural things, which at the time sometimes felt that they were dragging us down, that they were, we should be just getting on with it. But actually I did learn, jumping ahead, that actually there's a real value in that, and that's something we'll perhaps come on to about future learnings.